Hey kids, Dad here. It is Thursday, July 30th, 2026, 11:05 in the morning. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day as we wrap up to the end of July already. Can you believe that? Summer's 2/3 of the way over. I was thinking of you kids this morning, as I do every morning. In particular, we have a big event here at Bravo Zulu House coming up on August 21st, which is a Friday, about 3 weeks from tomorrow. We are getting a station dog. A station dog. So the way this works is, as you kids have seen, I did a video, I think it was back on Valentine's Day. Did a little video for you guys of the dog kennels we have here. And it's a world-class dog kennel facility, and we're having the grand opening of it on August 21st. So there's going to be some little hoopla. Some of the donors will be down here, and ribbon cutting, because all the fencing should be done for it by then. Everything fully ready to go live. And the organization that we're partnered with, this Canines for Warriors, something like that. They're a group that their mission is to train and prepare service dogs for veterans. I think they also work with first responders, law enforcement, firefighters, that kind of stuff. But they'll be down here, and they are bringing what's called a station dog. So when they typically train a service dogs have like $60,000, 9 months of like strict training to become a service dog. And a full-fledged certified service dog is the kind of dog that, maybe a blind person, you might see a blind person with one. Or in the veteran community, maybe somebody who's an amputee or has some neurological issues. But it's basically a dog that is trained to help you to a very, very high degree. And they're very disciplined. They're very mission focused. They're not really a pet in the sense they don't like dealing with other people. They like to deal with the person that they're assigned to. They help that person. So Canines for Warriors trains those kinds of dogs. But every once in a while, they have a dog who doesn't quite make the cut, a dog who fails out. And that's typically because as the dog goes through that training, it ends up being where the dog is too people friendly. That's the typical reason. The dog is too friendly with other human beings. And in those cases, they become what they call a station dog. And those dogs frequently land in police stations or fire stations as kind of the dog that lives at the fire station or lives at the police station, and is kind of a friend to everybody. And so what we're getting is a Bravo Zulu House station dog. So it'll be a dog that will belong to the house, will live here, and there will be basically available to all the residents. Because right now, for instance, we have 2 residents here who have dogs. They have their own dog. They brought their dog. Great. We've got 4 other residents right now who do not have a dog. And they may be able to get one down the road, but none of those 4 are probably ready for a dog yet, because they have to kind of demonstrate and learn to take care of themselves first before they could take care of an animal. But there's a couple that are probably getting close to the point they'd be ready for a dog. So this station dog coming in, what I know about it right now is it's about a 1.5-year-old retriever who failed out of the service dog training program, but is still a really, really well-trained dog. Just happens to be very friendly with people, which is kind of a good thing. If you're looking for more of like a pet, right? If you're looking for a buddy, it could be a good thing. So it's going to be interesting to see here at Bravo Zulu House how we end up handling that. Do we do something maybe where every day of the week a different resident is responsible to make sure the dog gets fed and watered and walked and out to the bathroom and stuff? Do we assign it to somebody for a week at a time? Does it end up being kind of the house manager? Does that kind of be my responsibility? I don't know. I have no idea. What I am going to do, though, is I'm going to talk to the organization when they bring this dog on the 21st of August. And I'm going to ask them. I'm going to ask them because they're the experts, right? I'm not an expert in how to handle a station dog. I know a little bit about dogs. I've had some. I've trained some, but just as pets. But so I'm going to ask the experts, what do you guys recommend? What's the best practice? How do we handle this to make sure the dog's adequately cared for? So I'm excited. I'm excited. We'll see if it's a good running buddy for me, maybe. Somebody in the winter to cuddle up with on my lap. That'd always be nice. And yeah, so that's big news coming out August 21st. I would love for you kids to be able to be down here and meet him. I know that's probably not possible at the rate things are going with the adults still not in agreement over us getting time together. But down the road, you may be able to come visit Dad and meet our service dog, meet our station dog. In the meantime, kids, I'm going to need you to give me some advice for names. What do we name the station dog? If he already has a name, he's keeping that name. But what if they tell us we could name him? What would you name? What would you name a dog? I don't know. If you have any ideas, kids, let me know. Love you. We'll talk soon.